Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to be previewing the game between Napoli and Football Club Barcelona, the second leg of the Europa League playoffs, basically the round of 32 in which Barcelona are facing the most important game so far this season. So, without further ado, let's get on to the match preview. It's a game that is going to be played on Thursday at 9 p.m. Spanish time in the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium in Napoli. It's a stadium that vibes a lot, and the fans are going to do their bit for Napoli. But Barcelona has been playing quite well so far, and we are expecting to get the same rhythm. Barcelona are going to do their best in order to face Napoli and go through to the round of 16. I'm looking forward to an splendid exhibition by these players. I have all my trust. Pedri is on fire. We have Aubameyang also on fire. Gavi, this man has always been on fire. Like, the team is getting in a good position in order to face Napoli. By the way, in the first leg, I think we dominated pretty much, especially in that second half, and in the total of the game, we did have 21 shots on target, compared to the 4 of Napoli. Basically, we didn't complete our chances. We didn't get the maximum out of our chances, because of the circumstance. We know that Ferran Torres didn't have his best game, but he was there. He was there running into the spaces, and he was there in the space in the ideal moment, and that also should be given credit. Anyways, I think that Aubameyang is starting to feel better, and it's also going to be a game where Napoli pressures high. They're going to try to get the ball from us, and it's basically going to be a game of possessions, although they're going to be defending quite good as well. And I think they're going to be improving the defense because of the tifosi, basically of their fans. They're going to be there and they're going to be giving it all. Although Barcelona, I think that we have good chances. Barcelona are in a good momentum. And again, we need to fight this because this is the most important game, guys. If we don't get through this round of 32, it's going to be a defeat of a season. Basically a failure of a season, and we just completed the half of the season. We need to succeed, guys, in this season, at least competing until the final or the semi-finals of the Europa League. Even I think the semi-finals would be a failure. But again, Barcelona going through. We had Ter Stegen speaking, we had Xavi speaking. Ter Stegen also, he cleared his doubts. He said that if he wasn't in his best shape, that he wouldn't be playing for Barcelona. And to be fair, I still have my doubts. Because his knee gets operated every summer, and I'm not so sure he's feeling well throughout the whole season. But what can he say? What else can he say? Also, Xavi, he spoke. He said that it would clearly be a failure if we don't go through this game. Also, guys, Napoli are going to do a lot. Napoli are going to go all in. We know how Italians are, okay? We do have a better team tactically, and we're going to go through the lineups now. But I think that we should be careful, especially with Osimhen and some of the players on the forward positions. Anyways, without further ado, let's get examining the lineups, because I think that this is going to be Barcelona's lineup. Basically, Alba, Piqué, Araujo, Serginho Dest in the defense. Now that Piqué came back and he couldn't play against Valencia, he's going to be fresh. Araujo, man, this man is a rock. This man is simply one of the best defenders in the world right now, and we should be renewing this man as soon as possible. Serginho Dest, good game against Valencia. I expect a continuation of this performance against Napoli. In terms of Alba, I think he's killing it this season, and whoever criticized it, I think that you guys are wrong, obviously, because he has 6 assists and we haven't even completed the season, and normally this is his average throughout the season. So I expect Alba to keep on increasing the stat. Busquets, Frenkie and Pedri, I think this is going to be the midfield. Also, we could have surprises. I really like what Xavi did, putting Frenkie instead of Busquets in the first leg, and then putting on Busquets basically in the minute 60, 70 when the game was kind of crazier, and Busquets could actually put order, and he was kind of fresh. Therefore, he would equal the rhythm with the other players. And maybe you can add in, instead of Busquets, Gavi, right? So Frenkie takes Busquets' position and Gavi takes the interior position. So you have Gavi, Pedri, all right? But this could be a possibility. I think that maybe you wanna dominate the game from the start and put Busquets, and then maybe sub Busquets out in the second half. Then on top, there is a lot of debate. I think that finally Dembele, after all this soap opera, after all this disrespect to the club, still I think that Barcelona are in a key position right now. This is do or die. This is 90 minutes to give it all. This is the 90 minutes that are going to decide the season, and I think that Dembele will be playing as a starter. Also Ferran Torres, there are some rumors that he might be benched. I don't think he's going to be benched, because benching Ferran Torres could actually be some mental attack for him, and could be mentally very bad after all these misses that he had, you know, and benching him would be basically an indirect message. And in terms of Aubameyang, I think Aubameyang is a killer of the box. I think that Aubameyang should be starting every game. At the end of the day, he's a top center forward, and he's a goal scorer. Basically, the two doubts I have is maybe Gavi gets in this 11, and Adama, because maybe you start with Adama and then you put in Dembele in the second half. But I think Dembele will play for sure. Maybe not as a starter, but he will play for sure. In terms of other players that could be playing, of course, Luke the Daddy is going to be getting some minutes, possibly in the second half, around 20-15 minutes, maybe a double substitution, putting in Adama and Luke the Daddy at the same time. We could see that, so that would be interesting. In terms of the defense, I think it's going to stay this way unless there is some injuries. You still have Mingueza, you still have Eric Garcia, and in the midfield, obviously, you have Nico Gonzalez and Gavi, right? In terms of Napoli, well, there are some changes in Napoli's formation, as there is Politano, Insigne, and Di Lorenzo who are out. Politano was already out for the first leg, but Insigne, be careful, Insigne, who did play the first leg, is doubtful because of some injury. Also, Di Lorenzo is going to be out for sure. He did go out with an injury in the game which they had during the weekend, and he's not going to be playing. Therefore, I expect this formation with Mario Ruiz, Anoli, Koulibaly, Ramani there in defense, Fabian Ruiz, Deme, Mertens, Zielinski, Elmas, and then Osimhen on top. By the way, Meret in goal, not Ospina. Meret, which is the goalkeeper they use in the Europa League. Still, let's be careful. Mertens could be coming back. He did get some minutes against Cagliari in the Serie A during the weekend. Fabian Ruiz is going to still be there, although he had a head injury with a clash against Xavi in the first leg. Also, Osimhen, he did score the equalizer in the weekend. So this guy is hot. But we have Aubameyang. He scored a brace, a hat-trick with Pedri's goal, whatever. Guys, we cannot concede. Okay, it's important. I think that if we concede first against Napoli, as we did in the Camp Nou, it's going to be very hard. Very, very hard, because they're going to give it all. Therefore, put everything on stake, guys. It's our moment. Let me know, guys, in the comments, what do you think that Barcelona will do? Let me know your match predictions. Of course, if you do any changes in the starting 11, and leave a enormous like and subscribe. Of course, if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We do match reviews, we do vlogs, we go to the stadium together, we do daily news, we do everything. And today, as you see, guys, I'm not in my studio, I'm away. You guys know I have a busy life, but I'm always here with you guys. Therefore, smash the likes, smash the subscribe button, and of course, make sure to hit that bell notifications. And now, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video.